Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be featuring the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. I'm going to do a quick little demo. I'm also going to compare it to the Fenty Eavesdrop for those of you guys that want to know, because I know all of you guys want to know. I know I'm a little late to this review slash demo type of video, but listen. Tinted moisturizers make me a little iffy. I don't know. Sometimes it's something about me spending more than like $20 on a product that's not going to provide a lot of coverage that kind of makes me a little hesitant. But I went ahead, I got the product, it's here, we're going to talk about it. I just want to give you guys a quick little bit of information about this tinted moisturizer. This comes in 24 shades. I picked up the shade 44N because it seemed like it was going to be the best match for me for right now. Now I'm thinking in the summer I'm gonna have to go deeper, but for right now this is what I got. Okay, this is what I'm working with right now. And they claim that the shades are very flexible, so you should really be able to pull off more than one shade, which I think should be true. I probably can pull off about 2 of these shades. This is a liquid formula. It claims to have light coverage, it's hydrating, and it has a radiant finish. And it claims that it's best for dry, combo, and oily skin. So to me, it sounds like it's good for all skin types. We shall see. And the real reason why I was interested in this tinted moisturizer is the SPF 20. I told y'all before, the sunspots on my skin or the freckles or the whatever that are popping up on my skin, we need to handle that. So this did make me, you know, made me want to take a little peek, see what it's all about. Now, before we get started with the video, make sure if you are not subscribed that you go ahead and stop playing with your life and mine, and you hit the button, hit the notification bell, do what you gotta do, handle your business. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Now let's go ahead and get started with the video. First thing I'm gonna do for you guys is just go ahead and compare the Fenty Skin Tint to the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer, because I know that's what you guys want to know. Like, that's, come on. Y'all don't really care about anything else I talk about in here besides the comparison. So I'm gonna do the comparison for you guys. Now I will say the Rare Beauty shade that I got was in the shade 44N, and I have the Fenty Beauty Skin Tint in the shade 18. I have a whole review on this. Oh, look, there's a lizard out there. He's green. No, don't go. I wanna capture it. Oh, what is that? What does that mean? What is all this bouncing around? Y'all, what does this mean? All right, I just got really distracted because there was a lizard out there and I became very invested in his story, but now he's gone. So it's just another unsolved mystery in my life. Like I was saying, we're gonna go ahead and swatch Fenty's 18 on my cheek. Y'all know this is a very, very orange on me, but we move, you know, we live, we wear it. Okay. There you have it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. Now this time, I made sure to get myself a neutral shade because Brianna has grown. Brianna knows better. And this is the shade 44N. I was a little bit nervous. Honestly, I feel like this shade could be too light for me, but I did wear this yesterday, and by the time I had it all blended out, it looked pretty good. So I probably could try 46C just to get something a little bit deeper. Plus, it's gonna warm up, my skin is gonna get darker, so this is okay for now, but 46C might be a better option in the summer. Here are the two swatched side by side. I can get away with both of these when they're all blended out, but I did actually really like this when I had all my makeup on yesterday. Sometimes I get a little bit like, I get a little antsy when it comes to like really, really light coverage products. I don't know what it is, but sometimes like there's like a little skeptic in me that's like, I mean, why am I wasting money on a product that's barely gonna provide any coverage on my skin when I can just not wear foundation and just spot conceal, you know, my face in the necessary areas? But then I started thinking about it and I was like, you know what? I get it. Let's say there was a day that I wanted to go to the pool or go to the beach and I wanted to be able to wear a little bit of makeup and I wanted even coverage all over my face. I get why people would want to wear that. So that's really why I was so late to this product. Lightweight products just kind of make me it made me side-eye a little bit, just a little bit. You know, I'm kind of one of those girls that's like full coverage or nothing, and I'm trying to find my balance of the in-between these days. So I did wear this yesterday, and I have to say, your girl liked it, okay? I liked it. I know that this can be applied with your fingers, and that's the way I did it because honestly, I wasn't trying to use my my brushes or anything. I want to get as much coverage out of this as I possibly can, so I'm going to use my fingers. And so far from what I've seen, they say this is light to medium, and you can blend it out with your fingers. And I agree that I do think this is definitely a light to medium coverage. More coverage than what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like barely anything, but I do feel like it's evening out my skin. I was nervous that this color was going to be way too light, but it actually ends up blending out really nice. So here it is blended out, just using my fingers. And I have blemishes all over the place right here, so we're gonna see if this covers any of this up. But yeah, definitely a very light medium coverage. I like that it goes on evenly with my fingers. I don't feel like there's any streaking or anything. It doesn't take too much work to blend it out. Looks good. It looks very skin-like, it looks very natural. And I do think that this is really good for those people that really just don't want full coverage on their face. I love the fact that this has SPF in it as well, because I told y'all, these little sunspots on my skin are, they're a little concerning at this point. Like, I'm trying to figure out where all these little spots are coming from. And I'm really starting to get into SPF and making sure that I'm taking care of my skin. I usually don't like a whole lot of products on my forehead, so I'm gonna try to blend that out real good. And like I said, this shade was like kind of, I don't know, I was a little nervous that it was too light, so I have to be really careful with this area right here and make sure I don't have no like line of demarcation. It seems like it's a really flexible foundation, which is why they didn't come out with a ton of different shades. So y'all can tell that this didn't really even cover any of this at all. I didn't expect it to, but I'm gonna add a little bit more and just see. I'm gonna add a little bit more just to see if it'll do anything with blemishes, or if this is just a product that you're gonna have to spot conceal under. Let's see. I feel like it did a little something. Not too much, but it did something. So basically, if you have any kind of blemishes on your face, don't expect it to cover it up too much. It's not gonna be enough coverage to cover up a full face of blemishes. If you have little pimples here and there, you might as well just go ahead and use some concealer to spot conceal underneath the tinted moisturizer and then apply it, and then you should be fine. My skin doesn't look too shiny. It's not giving me like overly dewy. It's just a really natural skin finish. Just, you know, really nice. I would feel comfortable wearing this out like at the beach, at the pool, at the park, days like that, where I just need something really fresh and natural. I'm gonna start with my Oma Beauty concealer. This is in the shade T3. Over here. And I just started getting back into this concealer because I hadn't used it in so long. Like, I just found it in my makeup bag, so we had to run that back. And I'm gonna use my ColourPop, of course, Pretty Fresh. The only reason I use this ColourPop one is because I like the brightening on the inner corner. And today I used my primer with this. When I wore this yesterday, I did not prime my face. I kind of just threw it on. And I was outside and it wore so nicely. I wasn't oily at the end of the day. I wasn't feeling like it was sliding off my face. Like, it just wore really well, even without primer. But I wanted to just use the primer for today since that's what I usually do in my videos. I'm feeling nice and brightened. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Rare Beauty blush. Actually, no. I'm gonna use the bronzer first, yeah. I have started to fall in love with this bronzer. I don't know what it is. It's just so like easy to blend. It's not a lot of work. It's warm. This is perfect for summertime. I love it. It's so creamy too. When I first put it on though, it does make me like a little bit concerned because it looks super orange. But by the time I blend it out, it just gives me the perfect little sun-kissed look. Like your girl been laying out all day. I'm already loving the look. It's already giving fresh and natural. And this is a look that I would do for like an everyday basis, especially if I needed to get something done quickly without any fuss, without wasting any time. Cause y'all know when you be like rushing to do your makeup, things be going wrong sometimes. But if you have like a look that you can do within 10 minutes to snatch your face and still look really polished, you're winning. Now I'm gonna be using my Rare Beauty blush. This is in the shade Love. The last time I put this blush on, y'all, I had played myself so hard. Oh my gosh, I was so upset because I had powdered my face already and it was just giving hot mess, patchiness, streakiness. Things were going bad very quickly, but I realized that I can't do that. So if you're using this blush, make sure that you do your powder steps last. Don't be trying to do no powder before you do this, because you will be very, very sad and you won't be able to make anything work out from there. Other than that, this blush also blends out really nicely. But as you can see, like the blush, once you blend it out, like it can get everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some more concealer, just a little bit. And I'm gonna be blending all this out. I've tried it several different ways. Like I've tried it first before I put my foundation on. I've tried it right after I put my foundation on before concealer. I've tried it after concealer. You can do it anyway, but I don't think I've found a way that I love to do it yet. I haven't found a consistent way to do it just yet. I'm realizing that I don't like doing the blush as the last step because I don't like that it looks so like it's overtaking my face, so I always go back in with something else. I could have took a shortcut and done that first today. Now I'm just setting the concealer down. Gonna add a little bit on my forehead, just a little powder. Make sure we're doing okay up top. I must say, my face looks pretty good right now. Tinted moisturizer is lit. Am I a Rare Beauty fan? Am I starting to like this stuff a little bit? A lot of bit? Selena, you're winning me over, boo. Let me go ahead and brush these brows out. I just know that when Rare Beauty came out, I just was not like a huge fan of what I was seeing. I was kind of like, but now I'm kind of like, okay, some of the stuff it's cute. And I have to say, I think this looks better on me than the Eavesdrop does. I do want to get Eavesdrop in the shade 17. I want to try that. As of right now, it looks better than the shade of Eavesdrop that I'm supposed to match with, which is 18. So that's a little weird because you know I'm a Fenty stan. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a little bit of eyeshadow on my eyes. So I'm just gonna use this Huda Beauty palette. This is the Nude Rich palette. Haven't used this in a very long time. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger to pop this shade on my lid. I haven't seen anybody doing anything with any shimmer shades lately, but we have to do this because I want to. Y'all, my feelings are so hurt right now. My feelings are crushed. I am baffled because 2 of my shades just fell out because I dropped it on the ground. I'm hurt. I'm not okay right now. To make matters worse, my dog just licked it up, okay? I got what I could back into the pan. The dog licked it up. I opted out of lashes today because I'm just simply not in the mood at this point. Not in the mood. Can't do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick lip combo. I'm gonna use the Kiss Professional New York Luxury Intense Lip Liner in the shade Dark Plum Purple. Now I'm gonna use the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Petal. And now I'm gonna take the Maybelline shade in Reef and I'm gonna pop that in the center. All right, so this is gonna be the finished look for today. She's looking cute. It looks as good as my skin normally does. I don't see anything exceptional about the skin, but I don't see anything wrong with the skin either. When I wore it throughout the day, which I'm gonna wear it again throughout the day today, I didn't feel like my skin produced any more oils than it normally would, so it looks good. We're gonna do a little check-in in just a little while, and I'll see you guys in just a bit. All right, so this is what my skin looks like at the end of the day. My skin doesn't look any more oily than it did when I wore the Fenty Skin Tint. Actually, it looks less oily to me, but I do see a nice little smile line right there. But other than that smile line, like, I mean, my skin just looks like what it normally would look like. I'm not mad at this tinted moisturizer at all. I'm not mad at it, but I'm also not like overly impressed either. I was checking out some of the reviews and I see that everybody's like really loving this. I don't know if this is something that I feel like I need to keep, seeing that I already have that Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin foundation. It's about the same kind of coverage. This probably has a little bit less, but I don't know. I'm gonna wear this just a little bit more. I'm gonna wear it maybe like 2 more times before I decide whether or not this is something that I absolutely need. Because y'all know I have been doing a lot of foundation reviews and testing out new foundations, so I really don't need all that I don't need all of that. I only want to keep the ones that I absolutely need. So right now I'm feeling like this is good for like lightweight outdoor activity behavior, but I want to give this a few more tries before I decide whether or not I need this, because right now I like it. It's not bad at all, but I don't know if it's a necessity for me. So yeah, that's it. All right, guys, so that's the end of the video. Hopefully, if I edit this thing right, this will be a nice short and sweet video. I don't know. Y'all know I like to talk a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys plan to pick this up, or if you already have. I'm sure you guys have probably already beat me to the punch. Let me know if you have it, which shade you picked up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.